Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naichi. If this is your first time of being on my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell close to you so that you get more of my videos. If this is not your first time, you're welcome back, and please give this video a thumbs up, like this video if you are feeling this video, or if you want to learn more or hear more of what I'm going to say. From the title, you already know what the video is about. I'm going to be giving a detailed explanation of everything you need to know while traveling from Lagos to Ibadan via the train station. So I recently came to Ibadan. I mean, if you watched my earlier video before this one, I traveled to Ibadan via the train, and so I got some little information here and there about how the train works, and I also got some few questions like about the train: how much is it, how many hours is it from Lagos to Ibadan, how safe it is, and all of the likes. I decided to do a video to explain every single thing you need to know about the train station. So if you're looking to come to Ibadan or Abeokuta, because the train goes from Lagos to Abeokuta, from Abeokuta to Ibadan, so if you're looking to go on a train, this video is for you. Trust me, it's fun. So because I've had the experience, I can tell you traveling via the train, it's like very nice and fun as well. So without much ado, let's get right into this video. I wrote some things down because I didn't want to forget any single one of them, starting from the booking process, the time of the departure, the different train stations they have, the prices, the categories, how many hours ride it is, then the bookings and the requirements, and then the payment mode, the security, the bus stops, and also the weekdays and weekends time departure. I had to write it down. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys every single thing you need to know. So let's get started. If you want to watch this video to the end, or if this video seems interesting to you, or if this video is going to be helpful for you, please stick by while I go on with it. Okay guys, the first thing you need to know is that the train station, they don't have an online booking, right? I mean, if you're traveling by air or if you're traveling by road, if you're traveling by air, you have to book a flight online. Same as the road, you have to book it online as well, the day before or weeks ahead before the time you're traveling. But the train station is literally not like that. You have to know online booking, and that's one of the things that is not exactly good about it. Well, because it's new, it just got into Lagos, right? You just started operating, I think earlier this year or last year. They haven't set up all of those things. I had to call like the number, I had to go online because it was my first time. I didn't know how it operates. I had to go online and I saw a number there, right? Then I had to call for the person to give me some information about the whole thing. So there's no online booking. You have to go to the train station on that day that you want to travel and get your ticket. So that's what you need to know. No online booking. Go on the day and the exact time, like the time for the departure, for you to get a ticket. That's about it. And the second thing is like time of departure. The train operates from Monday to Sunday, literally. So but they have the weekdays and the weekends. The weekdays the train departs by 8 a.m. while during the weekends the train departs by 8:30. So I traveled during the weekend, so the train left the bus stop, the train station by 8:30. So yeah, although they have and then in a day the train has like so many rides. Like in a day it can go like 3 or 4 rides back and forth. They have the morning departure and the afternoon departure. So if you're looking to travel in the morning during the weekdays, it's 8 a.m. while in the afternoon is 4 p.m. right? But during the weekends, if you want to travel in the morning, it's 8:30 while in the afternoon is 4:30. So I mean, it has different time schedules for departure. right? And then the next thing I want to talk about is the different stations we have in Lagos. We don't only have one train station in Lagos, which is also a good thing because you might be on the mainland or the island, so you have to go to the one that is closer to you, right? The one I went to was called the Mobolaji Johnson train station, which is close to Yaba, right? So that one was closer to me. Okay, so if you're in Yaba, you can go to that one as well. The other ones we have is we have the Babatunde Raji Fashola station. That one is at Agege, and we also have the Wole Soyinka station, but that one is in Abeokuta. We have the Samuel Ladoke Akintola station. Sorry, I'm not very good with all these Yoruba names, so I'm just trying to put it out there. So now the thing is, for the fact that these stations are different, they have different time stamps for it, right? The first place the train departs is from Mobolaji Johnson, which is by 8:30 a.m. That is, I'm talking about the weekends now because I went during the weekends. It departs by 8:30 a.m., right? And now it goes down to Babatunde Raji Fashola station at Agege by 8:51. Do you understand? So if you're in Agege, the train will leave by 8:51. All you have to do is to get there before time. And now if you're on Samuel Ladoke Akintola station, right, you just, I mean, it has different time stamps for it, but let me not put too much information on that. All you just need to know is that the train station leaves by 8:30, so you have to be there early. Like, you literally have to be there early enough before 8:30 because you have to go through with the booking of your tickets and all of that. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is the category of the train. You know, like in a plane, you have the first class, the standard class, the business class. Same thing goes for the train station, which was really very surprising because, I mean, I went there, I was like, okay. So guys, I'm going to tell you about the categories, the prices, and the differences between these. Trust me. You have the standard, you have the business class, and we have the first class, right? And then also goes with different prices. The standard goes for 2,600 naira from Lagos to Ibadan. The business goes for 4,000 naira, while the first class goes for 6,000 naira respectively. I mean, when I went there when I went to the train station and they're telling me about the standard, I'm like, okay, it's not the same location we're going to, so why would I have to pay 6,000 when I can pay 2,600? Please, excuse me. So looking for the one you want to go to, it has different standards, so you can decide on which one you want to. The standard has like, standard is 88 seaters. Yeah, standard is 88 seaters. The business class is 68 seaters, while the first class is 24 seaters. So you can see the difference right now. If you don't want to stay in an overpopulated or congested place, right, I mean, you can take care of whatever. But then again too, it's not even really that populated or congested. Like the standard I was in, I mean, it was comfortable, but I mean, it's not that bad. Do you understand? So the difference now is that the standard in the 88 seaters, definitely you know that they have to pack a lot of seats, you know, lots of seats for 88 too, because it's the same space that you have the 88 seaters, it's the same cabin space you have the 24 seaters, and it's the same space you have the 68 seaters. So you can imagine what it's like. Do you understand? So now in the first class, instead of having like 3 chairs together, you have just one. Do you understand? Same thing goes for business. Instead of business, now have 2. Do you understand? So that's just about it. And now the business class and the first class has like a mini bar, you know, allocated to that their cabin, while with the standard class we don't have mini bar. I mean, are they trying to tell us that we don't have money or something? I don't understand, but that's it. So that's all you need to know about the categories in the train. Another thing is that how many hours ride, right? So from Lagos to Ibadan, when I checked my map, I saw like 3 hours, right? But actually from the time I boarded the train to when I got to Ibadan, I checked it, it was around 2 hours 30 minutes, 2 hours 40 minutes tops. Okay, another thing you need to know about the train is that if you're looking to travel to Abeokuta as well, you can go from Lagos to Abeokuta, because the first stop is Lagos to Abeokuta. From then Abeokuta to Ibadan, because as they are stopping, they are dropping people, they are picking people as well, you know, back and forth. So another thing we're going to talk about is the bookings and the requirements. So once you get to the train station, right, guess what, guys? They don't accept transfers, they don't accept POS, so you have to have your cash in hand. Do you understand? So I don't know why they haven't really upgraded enough that you could do your POS transfer or whatsoever. You have to give them cash. If you don't have cash, they're not talking to you. So just make sure you have your 2,600, your 4,000, or your 6,000 while you're there. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is as well, they have the children prices. Like if you're coming with a kid, so you're paying 2,600 for extended, you pay 2,000. So prices for the kids are like half off the prices for the adults, right? I forgot to mention that. So yeah, I said that there. So the booking requirement, you have to get cash, and then you have to bring a means of identification, your driver's license, your international passport, or whatsoever. Do you understand? Even though you don't have it in hand, you have to show them on your phone or show them with your card. It's that easy, honestly. It's really that easy. You don't even need to stress it, literally. So that's about the booking requirements. And the next thing we're talking about is the payment mode is cash. I said that earlier. Then the security, let's talk about the security, the customer service and everything. Guys, trust me, I'm going to give it to them. When I went there on the weekend, and when I went there, we had lots of crowd there, honestly. And then I'm like, okay, when are we going to leave here? Because I went there by 7 a.m. The train was to leave by 8:30. I went there, and then they have lots of people. There were plenty. There were really a lot. And I was like, I don't know how many hours I'm going to stay here. But guess what, guys? Everything was swift. Customer service, perfect. Everything so easy, no rush. And then we finished in less than 20 minutes. I was done. Even though I was at the back of the queue, in less than 20 minutes or 15 minutes, I was done with every registration whatsoever. And I was already in the waiting room where we could board. Okay, so it's really that easy, honestly. Depending on where you want to travel. If you don't want crowd, travel during the weekdays, right? The weekdays, I heard that the trains are literally empty. Even the standard are literally empty, because not everyone, you know how it is now. Weekend travels are always very busy. Lots of people are there, but weekdays are, easy peasy. So yeah, then the bus stop at Ibadan is Moniya bus stop in Ibadan here. Okay, so in case you want to know where the bus stops at Ibadan, it stops at the Moniya train station. So literally that's all about it, guys. I tried to do this video to help you all in case you're traveling, or you want to travel by train, or you want to experience what it's like. Guys, trust me, it's fun, it's interesting, it's something that you would love to do. And the thing is that the first time when I entered the train, it was literally slow. From inside it would seem like it's a slow ride, but from outside it's really very fast, because I was like, when am I going to reach Ibadan with all of this crawling? Only for me to realize that, I just closed my eyes and opened, and boom, we're already in Ibadan. So I hope this video meets you. I hope you find it helpful, because that is what I wanted to do. And then again, try and travel to Ibadan by train. It's fun, literally fun, stress-free, honestly. And yeah, the train station is very neat. They are so coordinated. The train is so neat. Everything is just well coordinated, right? And thank God I was able to make some videos, because it wasn't a hassle, right? They didn't tell me not to film, so it was so easy. So yeah, guys, I hope this video meets you well. Don't forget to share this video and like this video as well, so that YouTube can recommend it to other people. Like, on your way next time. Bye.
You can only buy a ticket after the show of a valid identity card. Each ticket has a stick number allocated to it. Please adhere strictly to these numbers when on board the train. Tickets are non-refundable and viable for only one journey. It is an offense to recycle the use of a ticket. You cannot upgrade yourself from a category of coach to another at any point in time during the journey. Please remain in the coach and seat that has been allocated to you. Upon request for presentation of tickets by NLC officials, please comply accordingly. Please keep your ticket safely until the end of your journey. Anyone with claims of loss of ticket will be treated as a passenger without a valid ticket. Boarding the train without a valid ticket attracts a fine, which is double the original value of the occupied seat. Trading of any sort is prohibited while on board the train. Fighting while on board is strongly prohibited. Smoking and alcohol consumption while on board is strongly prohibited. Please note that all coaches are fully air conditioned. You may need to wear thick clothing to protect you from the cold. Please be informed that these items are not allowed on Lagos Ibadan train service. Luggage above 25 kg, combustible materials, perishable or stainable items, live or dead animals, armed or sharp objects, pornographic materials, bicycles or motorcycles, smoking or alcohol consumption, hawking or preaching. Please note that additional items may be prohibited by the Nigeria Railway Corporation as a result of risk assessment conducted. And also note that military or paramilitary personnel who need to travel with their arms